We got 2 more to go. Look, man. Men, especially. And when I say men, I mean mind. I mean a person is in a mind. Man, is an artificial game they've been playing on us, bro. It is, bro. If you don't go the extra mile, if you ain't willing to go through the suffrage, this ain't the state. This ain't your channel. This ain't your realm. But on both our parts, I think it's the very peace that we obtain. Because my concerns and care won't disturb you. Your concerns and care, it won't disturb me. You live yours, I live mine. You take what's yours, I take what's mine. You live your life. Don't be disturbed. Just accept it. And watch it manifest itself. We are in an acute change now, man. And I mean an acute change because it's tight. It's like a big corner in your hand. If you put your 4 hands up and your thumb out, you look right there in that middle between the thumb and your fingers, and you'll see it. You're in an acute change, man. Because we need it. And I ask again, because I know in somebody's questioning, somebody got questions. So call 985-634-8426. I was so glad to answer that call, man. And bring you on the queue. Call through prayer. God will let me know and I put it through the airwave to you. I talk about it. It might touch. Get in there. Because if you not about walking that mile, my feet bleeding, baby. My feet bleeding and a scale off the bottom of it. I'm willing to go. I know what it means. I stayed in a burning house, y'all, for 9.5 years. Because of what I thought was affection, but it was more to be learned. And in this epiphany, he told me, get your heart out the way and look at the situation. Tell it. And tell him, I know. Because he was present. He present everywhere. His angels is his presence. He too bigger than the earth. Think I'm lying? Go look at Exodus. Said it was earthquake and shaking and thundering. And they asked Moses to tell him to stop. And he was just speaking. So if you can't take a voice, how in the hell you gonna take his presence? All we got is shaking and convulsion, sweats, cold experiences. I mean, ask yourself. Don't be afraid of the criticizers either. Because they cowards. They can't come in there and tell you what they want to tell you. Like I said on the first one, they punctified, sissified, they ain't got no coolness. Because if this is a lie, then contest it and tell me it's a lie. And I bet you they won't. So what you do is, you get yours and you go. That's an experience, that's a lesson, man. That's a lesson for life. It's a lesson for life. It's a lesson for my life. It's a lesson to your life. If you're a part of this same experience, you in there, thank you for the text, sister. You always been texting. Thank you for that buzz. You got to do that. You got to do that, man. Believe what you believe, man. But know that there are cunning things going on in counties, parishes, and towns, bro. And y'all don't even know it, bro. All in the name of that money. They did a consensus, man. And ain't nobody know about that consensus unless people that read the paper. There's a whole project that's been paid for years. They've been paying on that project for years, donating thousands of dollars. Money that we don't even have because it's our money. We go back and give right back to them. It showed every spot I grew up at. It was gone. It was a whole industrial complex. And they finna do it. But what I ask you, once you gone, what is the state of your children? Huh? So where are they going to live at? Where they going to go and pay rent at? Huh? I told them about the park. I didn't even know the park was owned by private owners. They decided, hell, I don't want to pay no more money. I mean, I'm asking. It ain't about us. Yeah, we got our job. We feel like nothing ain't happening. It's about your children. Most of us ain't going to be in no 30 year. 30. I might not even be in no 30 year. And to ask you the truth, I might take that as a grace. Because hell. But if I'm here, then, all praises due to God. I'm telling y'all, man, it's real. I went to a Goodwill. I found a book by a sister. And she wrote, that's from Britain. And it got details of things that happened in the kingdom. Called The Fall of Lucifer. But there's books of them, right? Now, I read the Albert Pike, I read the Winston Churchill. And Winston Churchill loved to be around Sagitt. He a Sagitt bloodline. But everything in it spoke about certain instances, and I can show you in the books, in the very, very own books, in the Bible, certain instances. The High Council that was spoken in the book of Kings and 2 Kings. The High Council is spoken in this book. The prophet Ezra. But you got to have the Catholic Bible to get on those episodes. When he met the angel Uriah. And he was speaking about the things that he wanted to know about the mysteries of the heaven. And Uriah told him, how you want to know about the mysteries of the heaven when you don't even understand the things you're supposed to know right here on the earth? He asked him then how to measure a bushel of fire. Now, how do you measure a bushel of fire? And you way back when there was no technology. Ask yourself that. How do you do it? Huh? How do you weigh air? When you didn't have the helium bags to know the mass weight of oxygen. But these were things that was to be found. that would be discovered. They were the things that was going to come about later. But he wanted to know about the mysteries of the heavens. And he asked him, if you can tell me these things, then I'll tell you about the mysteries of heaven. My Catholic brothers and sisters know this passage. Even they have like 3 chapters, books of Jesus, but it's not the Jesus that you read in the Gospels. It's different people that had the same name, but they didn't have the name. It wasn't a name like Christ, because Christ is not the last name. It's just certifying the Mahdi or the Messiah, the Messiah. Right? None of them did. All of them had different, you'll hear John of Patmos, right? But it don't have a last name. I want to ask you, where's Patmos at? And you'll be amazed when you put it up in that word, your word search, and you put Patmos in it, it gives you a derivative meaning. It gives you a metaphorical meaning, like the word Gaza. Means the great city. The root to the word Gaza means Isaiah. Jerusalem is not a location, it's a state. It's a state of felicity. Check it out. But when you functionize as a person that don't read or don't discern time, like the teacher said, be watchful for the time. But he was saying there will be events and sequences of times that'll be occurring, but if your mind is not alert to it, man, they'll pass over you. And believe me, these people have psychological, I didn't even know history had a psychology. In college, there's the psychology of history. So there's a methodology they can use on you. Now, it ain't bad. It's good and bad if you're using it the wrong way. Because our skinhead brothers is caught up on that. And you heard, did he say skinhead brother? I said skinhead brothers. Because they're all victims of a victimizer. That's what subtle mean. He bypassed your alert system and go to your subconscious mind. Check it out for yourself. Check it out for yourself. I don't put it there. I want him to hear it. He know what I'm talking about. They all do. But I want, it's just a point. It's the point, man. Like I said, I'm just a rapper. I'm just a brother that loved, I fell into Islam and when I was in jail. Took a liking on it because it lifted my self-esteem. It made me like family. It made me like my life. It made me like the things that I didn't think I liked. That's why I did the things that I did. But when I came out, it was the misusement of a rightful property. So, man, we at 1436 of the session. I got 2 more to go. Again, man, don't hesitate. Sister, don't hesitate. You text, I thank you. I want you to get in the conference. Man, I put a thing on Facebook. Come to my house.